Hello students, this is Frederick sir here. In this particular module, I am going to talk about the destruction of democracy during the Nazi rule. The democracy that was set up by Weimar Republic, the elected representatives, had constituted the government, a democratic government in Germany, which was destroyed because it was a failed system in Germany which lost the World War I. The Nazi leader Hitler came and destroyed democracy and established dictatorship in Germany. On 30 January 1933, President Hindenburg offered the chancellorship means the prime minister, head of the cabinet, the highest position in the cabinet of ministers, to Hitler, because he became so powerful leader in Nazism that he was offered a chief executive of the cabinet ministers, the chancellorship. The fire decree, one of the act, the rule, the fire decree of 20th February 1933, this was an act. According to it, suspended civil rights like freedom of speech, press and assembly that had been granted by Weimar Republic. The democratic government had given rights to the people, the civil rights, freedom of speech and expression, press and assembly together, and criticized the government, which was suspended, abolished. On 3 March 1933, the famous Enabling Act was passed. Another act was made, that is Enabling Act, in 1933. According to this act, it established dictatorship and the democratic government collapsed in Germany. It gave Hitler all powers to sideline parliament and rule by decree. Sideline parliament means without the help of parliament, without discussion in the parliament, he could make rules by his decree, by his own will, rule by decree. Whatever he said became rule. The enemies, the communists, were packed off to the newly established concentration camps. The enemies, the Jews, were turned enemies, and the colored people, and those who criticized, opposed Nazism, were packed up, sent away from Germany to Poland, especially, where concentration camps, separate ghettos, separate places were built to keep them away from German society. All political parties and trade unions were banned except for the Nazi Party and its affiliates. The spelling banned is mistake. So no other political parties or unions were allowed to function. It was illegal according to the Nazi rule. The Nazi established complete control over the economy, media, army, and judiciary. Everything Nazi dictated, everything was controlled by Hitler, the leader of Nazi. Special surveillance and security forces were created to control and order society in ways that the Nazi wanted. The way Nazi wanted, not the way people of the country wanted, the citizen of the country wanted, but the way Nazi wanted. Everything was dictated, controlled by the Nazi. Apart from the already existing regular police in green uniform, yes, the SA or the stormtroopers, SA or the stormtroopers is another security force. This included the Gestapo or the secret police, the SS, the protection squads, the criminal police, and the security service. All these forces were established to control and order the society according to the Nazi ideology. Thank you for your attention.